Pull me over.
Yeah. Officer Bernal, Ridge Police, you'll be recording my body camera. Can I just get your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
Put me with the phone.
Yeah.
So, you're not going to care. I'm an NFL reporter, and I just broke that Sean McDermott got fired from the Bills, and that is what I was just sending to send a tweet. I was going to pull over because I have to make calls.
Okay.
I know you don't care, but I'm just letting you know my reason why.
Okay.
It was a work thing, and it was an emergency for what I did.
This is the body cam video of NFL reporter Dianna Russini getting pulled over for using her phone while driving.
Thank you.
And I've never gotten to it.
Okay. So, obviously you were on your phone for a while, right? I was on, when you went under the underpass, right? On Garber Square, I was by Library Place, so you're on your phone there. I got behind you, right, by Whole Foods. You continue to be on your phone, right? I understand you have a job.
Of all times, it's like no one expected you for the head.
Yeah.
Like, I'm shocked that they fired me. I cannot believe it. You know who was on the phone with?
Who?
Brian Gable, because he lost the job.
Oh, okay.
Are you a fan of Giants or Jets?
I'm not a fan of either, so.
What is your team?
I'm a Vikings fan, unfortunately. Let's see it.
Can you see the name?
Oh my God. KOC?
See what I said? Look what I said to him though just now. Go to the bottom.
Oh my God. Wow. Pretty cool.
Dude, I love the Vikings though. They're awesome. KOC's awesome.
Yeah. He seems like a good
Your
dude.
quarterback sucks though.
Yeah. So he's got to get it. He's got to fix it.
In it, we learn a great deal. The first, Russini, at least in this instance, doesn't mind showing what could be deemed potential sources of her reporting. Second, she may enjoy just doing this in public with friends, family, coworkers, etc.
You heading home now?
Yes, sorry. I gotta go on TV and work.
Okay. What channel?
Well, I work for The Athletic, which is like the New York Times.
Yeah.
I'm doing something for Fox this morning.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Just give me a minute, okay? Who's the registered owner of the vehicle?
It's either me or my husband, Kevin Goldschmidt.
Okay. Oh, you live in Whitecall for them? Okay, so just a heads up too, like you do have to update your driver's license, right? The address, because it says you're from Norwood.
Yeah, I used to live there, but I don't live there anymore.
Okay. Listen, I'm gonna cut you a break on the cell phone. I understand your job requires you to be on the phone a lot.
I know. It's so bad. I shouldn't do it.
Just try to wait till you get home, okay? And yeah, keep me updated with the Vikings, okay? Let me know if KOC is gonna get a new quarterback in.
On Twitter, you see my name.
Of course. All right, man. Take care.
The other angle is the cop just letting her off completely because of her job. Was he rewarding her for sharing insider information or potential insider information? I mean, what gives here? This is just a wild story that will only lead so many to question Dianna Russini's credibility even further. First,
I got pulled over again 2 weeks ago.
Really? Texting and driving?
I was texting and driving because this coaching cycle is ridiculous and relentless and exhausting, and you can't drive 2 feet to get a cup of coffee without something happening.
Right.
And so the officer pulls me over. I've gotten pulled over twice in a month, actually. The first time Joey was screaming in the back, he opens the window and he goes, "You got enough problems, go." And he let me go because he felt so bad for the ridiculousness.
He saw your kid?
Okay, so the second time, I don't want to say too much of this, but I'm not going to say the team or the coach.
Okay.
But the police officer pulls up and I said, "Listen, Sean McDermott just got fired. I am in the middle of this right now. Sure. I know you don't care as a police officer, but I feel like I need to let you know this." And he said, "Well, I'm not a Bills fan." I'm like, "Oh, you're Jets, so this is good news for you, right?" Like, he said, "No." And so he names the team. I go, "Oh, I love that team." I go, "Do you want to talk to the coach? You should talk to the coach." I FaceTime the head coach. Head coach is in his office. He's like, "What's up?"
Oh my God.
I go, "I just got pulled over and I just wanted to meet my friend, Officer Joe." And the head coach played all into it. And he's like, "How you doing?" He's like, God. "You should let her go.
Yes.
She's a good citizen." You know, officer's just like, "What is happening right now?" Who does that?
well, not you. You just blatantly lied. We watched the body cam. You did not FaceTime a head coach. You did not get them on the phone on FaceTime. You did not have said coach on FaceTime to get you out of a ticket. None of that happened. After learning from the officer that his favorite team was the Vikings, she pulled up texts she exchanged with Vikings head football coach Kevin O'Connell. Furthermore, from Defector.com, The Times reported last week that a review of Russini's work for The Athletic is ongoing. It's assumed that the brass is looking for evidence of possible ethical breaches in Russini's reporting that may have arisen from a relationship with Mike Vrabel, the head football coach of the New England Patriots. But they may want to expand the scope to search for other instances of Russini making stuff up to sound cool. As for the officer choosing to not ticket Russini, Chief Forrest Ross Lyons of the Ridgewood, New Jersey Police Department said in a statement on January 19, 2026, 9:40 a.m., a Ridgewood police officer conducted a motor vehicle stop on Godwin Ave involving Ms. Dianna Russini for the use of a handheld cell phone while driving. After following department protocol during the stop and reviewing Ms. Russini's driving history, the officer exercised his professional discretion and issued a verbal warning to Ms. Russini. The use of officer discretion in determining whether to issue a warning or a citation is consistent with Ridgewood Police Department policy and longstanding practice. Police officers are encouraged to use their judgment and, when appropriate, provide motorists with warnings as part of the department's commitment to fair, impartial, and community-oriented policing. The statement can be what it is. At this point, I have to imagine that it can only get worse from here. These are only a few different instances of what we know. If she is going about her business like this, trying to get out of a ticket by showing what can only be deemed sourcing, her reporting, what goes into her job. These are private text messages. It could be a throwaway text or it could be inside information. It's just not a good look. And for many, I know that I guarantee that Jeff Pearlman is going to talk about this, who is a credible sports journalist. He has been for many, many years. The consensus is going to be that this is journalistic malpractice. You don't share your sourcing. You may potentially do so when you're working on a piece because you're sharing the same sources with a fellow writer, reporter, etc. A cop, so you don't get a fine. It's just a terrible look. It's a terrible look. And as for that investigation, I'm really curious to see what else goes into it, what else we learn, and what they are going to allow us to see. I am really curious. When they do that and when they release the findings, we will bring it to you right here. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.